very hard to do. Oh, and Audi actually going for a sick push. A beautiful way to get up. No. 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 And then... Oh. That's just incredible. That's just incredible by zero. Just... It's the second week of the Cream Pie Cup, and again we have two new incredible events. Just like last time, the results, like, I can't wrap my mind around them, how those times are even possible. We first have this level by John, the legendary pipe driver and pipe maker. Back when I got into the scene in like 2006 or so, John was, I would say, the best piper on the planet back then. And he has also made the famous pipe pack Yoppie or John pipes. So really fun to see John making a pipe for this cup. The level just does feel so Yoppie-ish, like it feels so retro. It feels like being back in, like, I don't know when the pack was released, but probably like 2007 or so. And in contrast, we have this level by Abula. A very different level from the one we just saw. This feels very retro, like we were talking 2007. This feels like 1997 or something. A pretty straightforward level, but as it would turn out, me and my team, we did not find the right style in this level, because just like last week, the times in like the top 3 or top 5 in this event are just insane. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how people drove this level. But we'll start out by checking out the John level, event 204. And we'll start with the battle between second and third place, where we have Audi in the smiley shirt competing against Blastic, a new player competing for top 3 in an event. Who manages to clinch second place and who gets third? Let's see as we start following Blastic here. Both of them coming in for the first pipe, and then you have to go for a bounce here to get up to the second pipe. Both of them clearing it very well here. Audi coming out a little bit ahead, and then second bounce straight into this next one. And Blastic actually gets it so well, he regains the lead, but jumps a little bit high here maybe. Audi catching up again. They're trading in first and second place, back and forth, back and forth. But Audi has a very nice entry into this loop pipe here, and comes out in the lead, in for this 90-degree turn into the top pipe, which was very hard to do. Oh, and Audi actually going for a sick push and just shortcutting the hell out of this level. I didn't even think about going for that push myself. And that just gives him such a huge lead over Blastic. And will Blastic be able to catch up? This is the penultimate pipe here, coming in for the end pipe, which killed so many runs. Audi takes it slow, doesn't gas in the ceiling, and he does make it to the flower miles ahead of Blastic. But still, Blastic is grabbing third place. And Audi is grabbing second place with these runs, which just shows that Blastic's run was actually not a bad one at all. We can follow Blastic here again. He had a good lead here. Maybe it jumps a little bit high. You can tell Audi gets a little bit more gassing on the brick polygon here and gets more like straight direction into this next pipe. So here's where Audi is catching up and passing Blastic into the loop pipe. And he has just more speed because he had like maybe better transition after the bounce pipe. And entering into this pipe here was very hard to get. You have to time this vault so well, as you can tell Audi is doing here. If you vault too early, you will get too much rotation. Your front wheel will hit the corner below here. If you vault too late, you won't make it in. Audi just times it perfectly. But here, this was the crux of the level. And apparently just coming in here with a back vault, just tiny break in the ceiling, and then not hitting your head on the way down because you have that compression. And push straight down for this drop. You can tell Blastic is just like getting smoked in the back there. But I was doing the same as Blastic. Like I was trying some bounce to maybe increase your downward momentum. But this just simple break. Well, I wouldn't say simple, but when you look at it, it makes so much sense. Just beautiful style by Audi here. Coming in, nice exit from that pipe as well with a lot of rightwards momentum. Good push from this wall. Coming in here, good push out of the loop, so you can even get a bit of extra push from the ceiling here to redirect your momentum, coming down into the penultimate pipe. And again, this pipe killed so many runs because you have like full speed, and then Audi does do the safe style here. You could maybe gas a little bit in the ceiling here to increase your momentum, but you would just end up hitting your head in the ceiling. So he does clear the corner, and then you have this awkward wheel pressure. You can see Blastic here in the background actually gassing a little bit in the ceiling. So Blastic still going for it, still trying to max out those like hundreds of a second in the end. But it wasn't enough. Audi gets second place. Plastic get third place. 2 full seconds between second and third place is insane. And we can see we have Mira in fourth place after. DaVinci only making fifth place after scoring 2 third places last week. And yeah, you can tell the times were way more tight behind here, so having this 2-second gap is just crazy. But of course, we also have a first place finisher, and that player is none other than Zero. Of course. And Zero not only does 52, he does 51.48, almost a second faster than Audi even. Did he do something differently, or is it just a little bit more clean execution? Let's check out Zero's winning run. Let's follow him, and we keep Audi here in the background so we can compare. Both of them coming in for this early bounce. Oh, and Zero does a little bit different kind of style here, actually, pushing up to get more like gassing in the ceiling. Both coming in, oh, and such a beautiful low bounce straight into this pipe. You can tell already how big of a lead he has. That's just crazy, crazy smooth bounce. So low exit from this pipe as well. Jesus, it's just so optimized this run. Craziest to see. Let's see, early jump here, coming in for the 90-degree turn. Even gets a little bit of gas, and oh, he does go for the same kind of push straight on here. But you can tell he already he cuts the corners so well. He already has such a significant lead. He's even losing Audi here in the background. And coming in here, pushing out of this pipe. Gets the ceiling push here as well, probably. Yes, he does. Straight in, and let's see, will he hold back or will he go full throttle in the end here? Oh, he does like full gas in the ceiling and everything as well. And Zero grabs the first place. Let's see that again. First of all, he does a little bit different here. Both of them get some gas, but he gets to jump up so he can like maybe get some more push into the ceiling so he gets more speed out of it. And this bounce just perfectly timed all of vault here to come out so low out of this bounce with the speed straight in. You see he barely catches the ceiling here. Audi gets a little bit more snag on that sloped wall. And coming out of this, no, it's actually coming out of this next one here. He goes so low. You can tell he just perfectly makes it up here. You can see he exits with a lot of angle, almost hitting his head here. But perfect angle coming out and just manages to start gassing immediately. You can tell Audi comes in at a little bit more awkward angle here. So he gets a little bit in ceiling, loses a bit of traction there. But Zero just perfect entry into that pipe. And yeah, same style here, coming in for the 90-degree turn. And then, yeah, this was just a beautiful style. Brake early, vault backwards, so you like load up that suspension. So you kind of like, your front wheel just swings around and you get a strong push from the bottom there, avoiding the brick polygon even. Coming in, good gassing here. And yeah, beautiful wheel compression there as well. And here's just like gathering momentum for the end. Push from the ceiling straight into this pipe. And then in the end, the suicide pipe, I think Zero even went a little bit more like full throttle. Yeah, you can see he pushes and gasses in the ceiling here even. Not full out gassing, but just getting this push that he gets here just gives you so much more leftwards momentum than being passive inside the pipe. So pushing away from the ceiling to get that leftwards momentum and straight in to the flower. And Zero further securing his lead here with 300 points after that run. We have Audi and DaVinci still in second and third, and Mira in fourth. Blastek coming into 5th place now, barely beating out me in 6th place. And yeah, after here it's just a completely tight battle, anything can happen when we jump into the next level, that is CPC 205 by Abula. And the crux of this level was to figure out a way to grab these apples, because you can tell they're kind of close to the bottom here. So if you could figure out a way to grab these apples from below, that would save you so much time than having to go around again and again and again. And I'll be honest, like, I tried, you know, coming from the side here, bouncing or doing some sick brutal vaults. I couldn't find a way to get it. I just found a way to get this one with a brutal vault. But I do believe other people found other ways to get these apples from below, because the times are just insane. I will start by showing my replay, so we all have like the same reference point as we go into these crazier and crazier replays. Now, I started out here, straight for the first pipe you can enter, grabbing the first apple, braking a little bit so you can get good traction on the ground here, and then coming out for this rightmost apple where you go for a brutal vault and you can use this wall to push up and barely grab that apple. But you see, that apple is lower than the others, and you have the wall to use, so I don't know how you will get those other apples. But I come around here, I was really happy with this push to get up to the hang, so you can do like a long jump into this next pipe. Couldn't get like a straight entry into this pipe, but this was close enough. And coming out, brake again, good push to keep your traction on the ground as much as you can. And from here on out, it's just like apple picking, basically. You come around for this pipe again, you don't have enough speed to do the direct jump, so then instead you have to like pipe under this polygon here. I actually messed up a little bit. I wanted the next pipe here, but like because I lost speed, I could go for this one instead. And yeah, then coming around again, I will fast forward a little bit. You have even less speed because the pipe exit is closer to the loop. And then I had to use like a little bit less speed to come in for this one, but decent enough entry, like straight on into this pipe. Good braking at the end as well to keep your traction. And then coming around again. And now it's just one apple left. And here you could do this like really nice, just kind of push or like you use that hang to just get the angle straight into this pipe. Felt really good to do and was not too hard actually. And then it's just the one last apple out here to the left. Like really interesting that this apple is even here. Like this section kind of, it was a nice break to the level that you would come out here. It was hard to grab this apple. You see, you had to like push up, do a brake push on the wall here to get that last apple. But then coming around here, now it's just the flower left and it's pretty straightforward, but you have basically no speed. But you come out from this pipe here, you use the corner there a little bit to come in with back wheel up here so you can gas and get the flower. And I was really happy with that run actually. Could have been improved a little bit, but overall it felt fairly smooth when I got it, but it only netted me a 7th place. Barely beating out Pub, and then we have some others here around 2 minutes. But yeah, the times ahead of me though were on a completely different level. Well, first we had Stefankiv, who actually beat me out by like 0.3 seconds. In 5th place, we have the first major gap when we get to Mira at 1:39.61. Mira improves almost 20 seconds on our times, but we'll keep going because in 4th place, we have John. John actually comes back. I don't think he played the previous 2 events, but he comes back for this week and just smashes into 4th place. How the hell is he able to improve 20 seconds on my run? And here we have him, the piping legend himself. Let's see how John solved this level. Oh, he doesn't go for the first pipe here. Let's see. Okay, he goes for this second one. Let's see, coming down here and then... Oh! You could reach it for... I mean, when you see it, it's just so obvious. But I didn't... Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay, and then he goes out. Okay, he comes for the left-hand apple here already. Let's see, jumping up. Yeah, has to do the brake push here from the wall as well. Grabs his... How did I miss that? Okay, coming up. Let's see. Okay, now he will clear the first pipe. So he's saving the like rightmost pipes for last, but he will probably go for the brutal here as well, right? Because that apple is actually really easy to reach from below. Yeah, coming out here, going for the brutal, push, brake push from the wall, grabbing that apple and coming down. And now he just has these 2. Will he reach these 2 from below as well? Or will he have to do 2 rounds around? Let's see. And will he go for a long jump here? He has the speed. Let's see. No, he goes piping below the start here. Maybe that's... Oof, he does it so cleanly. He doesn't get stuck or anything. Comes in here, uses the hook there as well to get into this pipe. And let's see. Can he reach this other one from below? No, okay. So he will have to come around here as well. For the last apple, we can probably fast forward a little bit. Let's see, coming in. Let's see, John's like clean piping below this. It was really hard because like you have to clear this. Like there's no easy entry here, right? So you have to clear that and you have to clear this kind of thing poking down. John does it really well. Good entry into this pipe. This was so awkward too. It's really thin, this pipe. And this like kind of weird slanted angles makes it really hard. Oh, clever to kick up into the ceiling actually to gas there instead of braking at the end of the pipe. Maybe that was actually faster too. Let's see, coming up here, and now he just has to go for the flower, and same kind of push from this polygon for a back wheel hang, and for the flower at 1:37. And just like last week, I'm left feeling stupid again, because, I mean, it just looks so obvious once you see it. But, I mean, it's not. Look at all these people getting like 2-minute times. These are really good pipers. Blastic got 3rd in the previous event. He got 12th here because he also didn't find that jump, probably. Once you see it, you feel so stupid, but it's also so fun to see, like, there's so many different ways to finish a level, and yeah, you just have to be really good at the game to find all those styles. But enough yapping. In 3rd place, we have PhotoPea at 1:24.97, improving like what, 13 seconds on John's time. Let's check out PhotoPea's 13-second faster run. Mr. VLC himself. Let's check out Barry P style. Let's see, will he skip? Okay, so it's not the John style. He skips and comes. Oh, he's actually going. Okay, he chooses this pipe for some reason. I would. Of course. Oh, and the cheeky hang as well, just to like further get that leftwards momentum. Of course, you can grab that one from below as well. So, okay, I think we're gonna see 2 grabs from below in this replay. I was thinking, like, why do you start with the far pipes when you don't have speed? But yeah, this makes sense. You do the hard part first, and the hard part in this case is exiting so far right, you can even jump and grab this one. Again, a cheeky hang just to push yourself to the left. And he's already, like, finished half the level at 40 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see how these times are possible now. And coming up here, oh, and he actually manages to grab that apple on the way to the wall. And let's see, he has the rightmost and the leftmost apple left. So probably gonna come down here for the leftmost and then go for a brutal for the last one as well. So let's see, coming out, doing a break to get, yeah, good traction on the ground here. Coming out for the last brutal. And yeah, this must have been a very nice way to finish this level instead of having to go around and around and around and dying in the pipes over and over and over again. And let's see, coming out with a lot of speed here now for the finish. Can he do a direct jump to the flower? No, he can't. He has to go for this push as well. Loses a little bit of speed here in the end. But yeah, a very nice clearance by Barry P. So in my run, we had 1 grab from the bottom, which was the brutal to the right. In John's replay, we had 2 grabs from the bottom. In Barry P's, we have 3 grabs from the bottom. Is it even possible to do one more? I don't know. But let's see. In second place, we have Audi. Audi comes in 20 seconds faster than his teammate Mira at 1:19.48, improving 5 seconds on Barry P's time. So let's follow Mr. Smiley here for his second place run. Let's see, skipping the first pipe, is he gonna enter? Ooh, very, very smooth entry into this pipe actually. Beautiful style to get into that pipe. And yeah, coming around here. Okay, he's not going straight right. He does it. He does not have enough speed to do that brutal there. That is not okay. I saw that, like, because Barry P went back towards the left, you know, with the cheeky hang. But how the hell was he able to do? Ooh, and beautiful way to get up. No. 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 That clean entry. And he does get this. This is just, like, wait, he has 1 more apple. Can he get this one from below as well? Is he gonna brutal it or something? No. Okay, let's, yeah, no, okay, he comes around here. Okay, it's not that crazy, but like that entry of the like right pipe there, crazy stuff to enter it straight down into it. And coming around here, he has no speed, and that brutal, he had no speed to do that brutal either. Let's see, coming in here for the now last apple at 1 minute. Crazy, crazy stuff. Let's see, coming around, pushing here, and he has a lot of speed actually coming up for this end. And let's see, gonna be like this kind of brutal vault to the flower. Just a straight push, gassing, and flipping up into the flower. Oh, nice. Nice wheel grab, actually. But yeah, this... First of all, this entry, just butter smooth break, all low, and then just good gassing all the way on the side there. And yeah, you exit, you jump for this, and again, Barry P went back here towards the left. Audi, just no speed at all. Comes in, and this brutal just looks so weak. But he gets like enough, look, he's so close with the head as well, because he has no speed here. But gets enough brake push on the wall to, oh, and he doesn't even grab it with the front wheel. He has to vault again to just stretch the back wheel a tiny bit and just grab those pixels. Crazy stuff. And then we had, of course, beautiful brutal vault to come up here, and then nice high jump here, vaulting around so you can like get the compression of your wheel, just hitting perfectly there, and then gassing down this wheel as well. Yeah. Beautiful stuff by Audi. Very nice run. And I'm starting to sense a pattern here. We have seen Audi in second place like 4 out of 4 events. We have seen Barry P in third place 3 out of 4 events. But there's one player we haven't seen so far. Did he play this event as well? Of course he did. It's 0 with 1:13.22. Improving 6 more seconds on Audi's run. What the hell? Let's just jump into it. And again, the Cactus Man teaching us all how to play Elastomania, I guess. Okay, he goes for the first pipe. It's a different style. And okay, coming back to the left here. Is he like gonna... Okay, he does make it up with this like very low speed. coming in, grabbing... This is not the same style as PhotoPea, right? Is it? They are in the same team, but I don't think this is the same style. Let's see, Zero grabbing the leftmost apple, coming up here, and let's see, is he gonna go for this? He's probably gonna come down in this pipe now. He just does a nice entry here, so he's gonna be jumping up to the next apple here to the right. Good entry, gets that apple, and oh, he will do the Audi brutal here, coming in so slow. Good gas there. Oh, and he has so much margin, he can even like force himself down after that. He doesn't need to use the full height he could get. That's crazy. And he just has 2 more apples. Let's see. Oh, and he does the long jump here as well. He has the speed for it. And he goes for... Oh. That is just so insanely clean. That... Just using every single like vertex, every single corner of the level to his advantage to get the perfect... Oh, and another long jump! That's just incredible. That's just incredible by Zero. Just, yeah, using everything you can, perfecting every move you can, getting this left apple. This was, you just had one way to do it. But doing this entry, which was like really fun, but I think it's also pretty fast because you get a like clean entry into the pipe, exiting right, coming in, gassing, and then clearing the corner as well. We saw others do it, but then again, you have 0 speed coming out of here, but for Zero, that is no problem. Good push, and again here, look, he gets such a perfect brake push here, with so much like suspension loaded, that he can even like force himself down with a brake push from the wall here. We saw Audi having to do an extra vault to stretch that wheel. Zero like even negating some height to get down even faster. And then he manages to get enough speed here for the long jump. So he comes out, good gassing here, boom. This is the same long jump I did with the same kind of set of speed, but using this corner up here to just like boom and get straight into this pipe. It just looks so beautiful. And of course he does use that speed to come up and grab this one. He does the PhotoPea hang here as well with the stick inside the pipe. But then with way lower speed this time, he still manages to clear these corners so perfectly and get so much gas here on the ground that he can do an all push and gets the second long jump. To get this long jump even with the most amount of speed you could have was hard. But Zero still gets it and gets the flower at 113. And this turned out to be a great level by the Elma god himself, Abula. And that leaves us with the current standings of 0, 4 out of 4, 400 points. We have Audi behind with 4 second place finishes. PhotoPea and Mira actually very close to each other now. I jumped up into 5th place after that last event. Plastic just barely behind me. And Stefan also barely behind. Orange Choke just 3 points behind him. And yeah, you can tell it's a very tight battle here. Anything can still happen, but can anybody stop Zero? That is the question that we'll find out maybe next week. I'll see you there.